Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm sorry I've been gone, but this video is to sum up and show the projects I've been working on in my absence. Here we have a Breitling, and the movement inside is a Valjoux 5. It's a mono pusher chronograph. I love this matte black dial it has with the painted white hands. It looks, and it has a chrome case, and this looks almost exactly like the Hamilton Model 23. It's almost like they made the same dial and hands and case and just had Hamilton make it and then had Breitling make a version as well. I think I like the Valjoux 5 more than the Model 23. Maybe that's just a hot take. But you see the Breitling logo. And the service numbers on the back. And now I cut the audio from this video. There was too much ambient background noise. But look at the Valjoux 5. It is a gorgeous watch. For some reason I love mono pushers. Rated 3 adjustments. This watch is awesome. Now this watch, I bought it for about $293, 300 bucks on eBay, and it had broken dial feet, it had a broken balance staff, it needed the minute recording wheel, it needed the seconds wheel, so the fourth wheel, not the center seconds, but the fourth wheel. It needed a crystal. It needed the tube for the mono pusher. So there's the pusher and the crown that goes through the crown, but then there's a tube that connects it to the rest of the linkage. You can see on the right. It needed a lot, but I got it for like 300 bucks, which was a good deal. And now it's a Valjoux, Walkman, and Breitling branded, essentially. Case is a little rough, but it is a military watch. It was used in World War II or right after World War II. Really, really a cool watch. I believe it was for the Army. Next we have a Howard Series 0 23 jewel with a motor barrel. And now these come in 23 jewel without a motor barrel, and there are very few that come with a motor barrel. And this is one that is a motor barrel. This needed a sleeve, a crown, a crystal, clean overhaul, of course. What else? It had a lot of rust on it. A lot. And there's some that I didn't take off. I think I paid too much for this watch. And so there's some things wrong with it that I wasn't unable to fix because it was too much. I paid way too much for it, but all in all, it's a beautiful watch. This is a Canadian railway dial, and so it has a Montgomery dial, which is the 60 minutes all the way around. It has the normal bold black numbers, and then it has the 24-hour. It has specific segments in red. Awesome dial. It has a swing out case by Howard. I love the huge jewels Howard would use for the Series Zeros, and a couple series close to that, but Series 0, huge jewels. Yeah, it's temperature adjusted in 5 positions. This was a nice watch. Look at the giant motor barrel jewel. Love it. love Howard's click system too for the ratchet wheel. Now you see how it says patented in '08? Can somebody in the comments let me know, the patent may have been in '08, but when was this watch most likely made? And I think it was most likely made in the teens. But you can let me know in the comments. This is an extra case, so it's a gold-filled case, but I guess it has more gold than a normal gold-filled case for 14 karat. It's Howard's Extra. It was tough finding a crown for this watch. It was tough. It needed to be very large. And this is a nice Hamilton 992B. Has that little crack up at 12 o'clock. This also needed a crystal and a clean and overhaul. This is such an awesome watch. Probably my favorite watch to work on. It's probably a 992B. They almost fall together. They're so well made. I love the huge sub-seconds track. I didn't buff this case. It's only 10 karat gold filled, so I just left it. Just your standard 6 position adjusted 992B, 21 jewel. The finish on the ratchet and crown wheel are awesome too. Probably my favorite watch to work on. Favorite pocket watch to work on, that is. I didn't get to record any of these for just for the clean and overhaul and the adjusting and everything I repaired. There's way too much background noise where I live now. I will be moving soon. There will be less background noise, but there's just way too much. It's hard to record, and I don't want to record early in the morning or at night. Yeah, this is a pretty watch. I love this bezel and case back, those little dots, and the pin straps are nice. It's a really nice watch. Oh, one thing I'm looking for actually is the case stem. I only found one on the internet, but I don't really want to pay $55 for it, so I'm looking for a case stem. This was just a run-of-the-mill 7 jewel Elgin watch, but I actually liked how rusty the hands were, and so I kept them. The dial is obviously, we'll call it patinaed. This was just a cool watch. I just found it was complete and needed a crystal and put an overhaul and a mainspring, but this was fine to work on. It actually keeps really, really good time for being a 7 jewel watch. See the rust and oxidation on the hands. I just kept it. I really like this case too. The flowers, foliage. Just a nickel case. Looks good though. You can see the plating on the bridges has also oxidized and kind of got that rainbowy hue to it. And actually a good way to get rid of that, I didn't do it with this watch, but Comet. Good way to get rid of it. You get Comet with a little bit of water and makeup. paste and then lather that on with like I use makeup brushes, but that works to get rid of that rainbowy oxidation. I love how simple their click system too is on Elgin. And I got this where the pocket watch is rattling back and forth because the balance is just creating inertia to make the watch go back and forth. Cool watch. This was an antique store find. This is an Angelus 216, and the base movement is a 215. This was a pain in the butt to try to find parts for. It needed the setting lever bridge. It needed a set lever, a cleated overhaul, of course, a mainspring, a crown. You can see the crown is brand new in comparison to the case. I don't know why they did this, but the back is steel, stainless steel. The rest of the case is plated, and so the case got all worn up, but the back is fine. This was a really cool watch. Yeah, Angelus makes cool watches. They're 215, 216, and 217 is like the holy trinity of Angelus watches. And so 215 is just a double pusher chronograph. The 216, this is just a base movement with sweep seconds. And the 217 is a chrono dado, and so it's a chronograph double pusher with all the date functions. So triple chronograph, triple date. So 215, 216, 217. Awesome watches. It's really rare to find this center seconds Angelus. The other ones are way more common. But this base movement it's hard to find. Yeah, the blue to the hand is awesome. I could have replaced the hands, but I thought why not keep them. You can see the case. The plating just come off. I might replate it. I've never replated anything before, but it seems easy, so I might do it. Just nickel plate it. Yeah, and since it's the base to those chronographs, you can see that the bridges, for just being a sub-seconds watch, the bridges are very, very large, and you can see the ratchet and crown wheel are very small in comparison to the barrel bridge. I'm assuming they just did that because it's the base of the chronographs, because they're going to layer the chronograph system on top of it. So they needed enough room. And it's a 16 jewel watch, which is funny. Obviously the extra jewel is just for the sub-seconds, or sorry, for center seconds. But it's a beautiful watch. And I love the giant jewel for the balance cock. It's had a lot of rust on it too. I had to wait weeks. I bought 3 different set levers for it because, funny story, Best Fit most likely had sent out to all the distributors the wrong set lever to everyone. And so I had to find one on eBay. The wrong one has a little nub that sticks into the clutch. This one has a hook that sticks into the clutch. This is an awesome, awesome watch. Now I didn't get all the numbers on it, but under the balance cock it's labeled Mosley. 1864, and then the case is a Waltham case, but this is a national watch company, which is Elgin. Now Elgin started in 54, I believe, 1854. And so this is one of the earliest Elgins ever created. And this is obviously a full plate 18 size Elgin, but what's cool about this is it's a BW Raymond. And so this is a very, very high grade Elgin pocket watch from so it dates back like on pocket watch database like 1868 or 89 or whatnot. This watch is most likely from 64 because of that Mosley number on there. But it's one of the earliest Elgins created, which is awesome. Definitely a Civil War watch, and it's a giant silver case, which is super, super cool. And this thing runs like a champ. The nicest watch from this era from Elgin that I've seen. And it has those giant rubies for the train. And the purple screws is just super cool. I thought about selling this watch. By the way, all the watches here are for sale. I thought about selling this one, but it's so cool that I don't know if I want to get rid of it. We have a low serial number. It's a 5-digit serial number. It's a BW Raymond. I might sell it. I don't know. It's a cool watch. But don't mind the sponge that's stuck up in there, up in the hinge. It's a super cool watch. Key wind, key set, of course. So key wind in the back, and then key set, you stick it on the hands and turn the center wheel. But yeah, those are some of the watches I was working on. I'd say the most difficult was doing the dial feet for the Valjof or for the Breitling. That was a pain in the butt. I've actually bought a specific dial machine or dial foot solder machine for it. Had a lot of fun with these watches. All pretty high grade except for the Elgin, the Angelus. But super nice watches. All are for sale. If you're interested, just either put a comment down below or send me an email at sales@timelymatterllc.com, or just go to timelymatterllc.com and message me. Email works best though. But yeah, that's just what I've been working on recently. There's a couple that I've sold. I put some stuff in antique stores recently. So I apologize for not making a video sooner. It's just been kind of hectic. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Just let me know in the comments below, and like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys very much, and it's good to be back. So thank you. Bye.